Hi people, welcome to a video. Now I'm going to say a review, but it's not a review because the piece of kit that I'm going to show you, I don't really know enough about it to review it. I've not used it to give it a fair review, so basically it's like a new product unveiled to me. It's a new addition to my training attire, and it might be the last one, but I don't know yet. But I've been after this for ages. Right, listen, before I show you it, we had this as a kid and it was a white one, which is now called the Classic, and we didn't understand it. It's this Isokinator, made by Colbell, the company that made the Bullworker, or the company that invented the Bullworker. They originally called the Bullworker the Tensolator, and they came out with this piece of kit also. Now, it's based on dynamic tension. You've got two little balls there, and you've got to pull the straps until them balls get into that space, and then when they're in that space, you have to hold it and do certain things whilst holding those balls. If you can do 3 sets of 10 with the balls in place, then you stick the slider up, which is here. So I'd suggest starting right at the bottom on every exercise. If you can get 3 sets of 10 out of that, slide it up half. That's what I suggest, but I'm not an expert. But you can do all sorts of stuff. There's these straps that you can put your toes in, the big ones, and you can do the leg spreaders, what I call. There's a little straps what you can do the bicep stuff in, so you can do bicep and tricep work. You can do back work, pulling that way, you can do chest work, pulling that way and circling, all sorts. Now, this is a very underrated piece of kit, and personally I think everybody should own one, because you can take it everywhere. Now, what do I compare this piece of kit to? I'll show you. The Isobo, I compare it to the Isobo Bullworker. Now, Bullworker and Colbell, obviously, they're not the same company anymore, and the people that own Bullworker came up with this a few years ago. Now, it does exactly the same thing as this, and if you look at straps, they're exactly the same size. So it's no accident, people. The only thing I don't like about this is you can't measure your strength. Now, what I like about this is you can measure your strength and you can measure your progress on this little slider here. But I've had a little shufty with this, and I've had a lot of goes with this, and the feel of this in your hands, is far more comfortable than the feel with this in your hand, these straps. I can tell already that they're very hard on the hands, So, as a beginner to this, you probably need gloves or something. Now, that's not being soft. It really, really does bite on your hands, and I can feel it already. It's the webbing. It's rough, and after a good solid workout and a bit of sweat with that, I can see that in your hands already. So, how would I compare these two? I love this piece of kit, and it's never going to get replaced, but it is going to get added to, I always like to add equipment to my equipment. One never goes out of fashion for me. If I don't like it, I'll not use it at all ever. But I love this, and it won't get replaced by this. But they will turn up in exercises together. I might warm up on this, and then finish with this because I know the resistance. But this is called the Isokinator Green Giant, and it is new, roughly 370 quid, 450 euros. I got this for 250 quid. Second hand, but look at it. Brand spanking new. It's hardly being used. It's hardly being used, and I got it with the DVD. I got it with a wall chart. Funny story about this wall chart. I was really annoyed that it were all in German and I couldn't understand the instructions until I turned it round, and then the other side's in English. Took me an hour. I got there in the end. So, there's a big wall chart on there with all exercises on. There's a DVD that I'm going to watch, which I think explains a little bit, gives you the something like 6 or 7 basic exercises that everybody should do constantly. But listen, I can't wait. I really can't wait to do a workout where this is involved, because it's a right piece of kit. And listen, if you don't own one of these, you should. That's all I'm saying. And you just get one of the most phenomenal workouts ever. And the only reason I know that, I haven't used it yet, is because of this. And they're the same. Apart from, you can't measure your strength with this, you can with this. So I can't wait. Stay tuned, keep training.